How's it going, everyone? My name's Hector. I have Tom here. Tom's agreed to go through a functional movement screen with us. So we're going to get him started with a couple different exercises and drills and give him his results at the end. All right, Tom, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with what's called a deep squat. So I want you to take the dowel rod. Go ahead and take it overhead, as high up as you feel comfortable holding it. Now from this position here, I want you to keep that dowel rod over your head and squat as deep as you feel comfortable. Come right back up. All right, take a break, and when you're ready, I want you to go one more time. Excellent. Now go ahead and face me. And when you're ready, holding that dowel rod up, I want you to go one more time. Perfect. I'll go ahead and take that for you right now. Okay. The next step we're going to do is called a hurdle step. So I want you to go ahead and go on the other side of the chair here. I have a board set up in front of you. I want your toes to start to touching the board. And now take the dowel rod and hold it over your shoulders so we're standing up nice and tall. Now from this position here, holding that dowel rod, what I want you to do is take a step over the string, touching your heel to the ground, and then coming right back to this rest position. And then right back up. Awesome. Go ahead and do that one more time. And then go ahead and do 2 on the left side. Perfect. Now we'll do 1 more on each side. I'm just going to move the camera so that we can get a different angle so we can see everything that's going on when you take those steps. All right, now with that right leg, go ahead and really focus on standing nice and tall and just keeping everything in line with your hips and with your knees. So go ahead and take the step over, tap, and then right back. And 1 more time on the left side. Perfect. All right, I'm going to reposition that camera for us 1 more time. I'll go ahead and take this right now. I'm going to move this chair out of our way. All right, now go ahead and stand 1 leg in front of the other. Give yourself about a leg's length of space. So we measured that at 17 inches before. So your typical length, go ahead and keep that foot right about here. As measured on the board. Perfect. Go ahead and hold the rod for me. Okay. Now what I'm going to want to do is we're going to have that rod at my 3 points of contact. So 1 on your head, 1 along the middle of the back, and then 1 along your lower back and your sacrum. So I'm going to hold it for you here. Go ahead and bring your head back a little bit more. Perfect. We're going to keep that position there. Go ahead and hold with 1 hand overhead. So 1 hand over your arm. There you go. And then the other arm holding it down near your lower back. Awesome. This position here, what I want you to do is focus with your left leg back as it is. Focus on bringing your left knee to touch your right heel. So whenever you're ready. Awesome, then right back up. Let's do that 1 more time. All right, perfect. Now let's switch our legs. So we'll have the right leg back, left leg forward. We're going to have that measurement on 6. So go about a little bit more forward so you touch that line. Perfect. Now same idea. We're going to have the right leg bent so that your right knee is touching your left heel. And feel free to bring your heel up just like so. No worries. It's not the easiest test to do, and it's balance more than anything. So go ahead and bring that back 1 more time. Perfect. And now what I'm going to do is, like before, we're going to change the angle. We're going to do the exact same thing 1 more time on both sides so we can capture everything that's going on. Tom, now whenever you're ready. One more on the right side, one more on the left side. Perfect. Now switch sides. A little bit more forward with that left leg. Perfect. Now go one more time. And right back up. Awesome job. I'll go ahead and take this now. Perfect. Now, what we did before was we measured Tom's hand length in order to kind of expedite this process a bit for the next test. What we're going to do is called the shoulder mobility exam. So what I'm going to do is we're going to face away from the camera. So we're going to be facing the wall over here. We're going to take our right hand over our shoulder and our left hand below. And all I want you to do, keeping a closed fist, is try to bring them together. Okay. Once you feel like you can't go anymore, I'll take a measurement of how far apart your fists are, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. All right, perfect. Now let's go ahead and go on the other side whenever you're ready. All right, relax for a second. I want you to do that one more time on the second attempt. So, awesome there. We keep them very close. It's within one hand length, which is exactly what we're looking for. Now go ahead and switch sides. All right, perfect. All right, Tom, if you can turn around and face the camera for me. What I want to do is we're going to do what's called a shoulder clearing exam. So I'm going to take your hand here. I want you to place this on your opposite shoulder. I'm going to move this elbow upwards towards the ceiling. If you feel any pain at any point during this test, you let me know. All right, let's do it on the other side. Everything feeling okay there?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, go ahead and relax for a bit. Okay. Now what we're going to do is I want you to lay in a supine position. So flat on your back. I want you to have your knees slightly over the board that we have in front of us here. And that's all I want you to do. Just lay flat.
Flat on my back?
Yeah. Just for measurement's sake, what I'm going to do is slide this board underneath your knees, so bend them slightly, and relax. Okay. We're going to start off with your right leg here. What I want you to do is relax, keeping your legs straight. I just want you to lift it as far as you feel comfortable lifting it. All right, and relax. We'll do that 2 more times. So whenever you're ready, relax, keeping that leg straight, just like so. Awesome. All right, and relax. Let's try the right leg one more time. All right, now relax. When you're ready, we'll do it on the left side 2 more times. All right, how's everything feeling?
Good.
All right, and relax for me. I'm going to move this board out of your way, so go ahead and bend your knees. And we'll take a slight break here. Well, I'm just going to write down a couple notes. Okay, now what I'm going to want you to do is turn around to what's called the prone position. So I want you on your stomach, completely flat. And we're going to want our fingertips and our palms overhead. And if we need to scoot back, feel free. Perfect. Now from this position here, what I want you to focus on is trying to do, think of a push-up. So I want you to raise your upper torso, your hips, everything in this position here, completely off the ground as if you were going into a table position. keeping your legs straight. But think of it as a push-up from the first spot. So go ahead and relax all the way on the mat. Keeping ourselves here, think of it like a push-up, and I want you to come up into that push-up position. And if we can, no worries. Okay, and go ahead and relax from here. Now, instead of keeping our hands overhead, I want you to bring your fingers down to your chin level. Okay, now let's think about a push-up, so we're lifting our entire body off the mat. All right, and relax from here. And on this third attempt, Tom, what I really want you to focus on is see if you can lift your hips off the ground also. So if we can come up fully into that position where our hands and knees. All right, and relax for me. Nice job. Everything feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay, now what I want you to do is come up to a quadruped position. So I want hands and knees. And what we're doing here is going to be another one of those clearings. So from here, relax here, get yourself together. We're going to go in that prone position. And now that same thing that we did in that exam, we're just going to lift our upper torso off the mat, keeping our hips on the ground. So when you're ready, let's go lay flat. How's that feeling?
Good.
And relax for me. Do we have any pain when we're doing that?
Nope.
All right. Okay, now I want you in that quadruped position we were just in, so hands and knees. Ideally here, what I'm looking for is for us to bring our left hand out in front of us and our left leg behind us.
Okay.
We're going to go about 6 inches off the ground. Perfect. And now bring your elbow to your knee.
Left arm?
Yes. So left elbow to your left knee. Bending both, meaning around your midline. Perfect. And relax for me. Now let's try to think about keeping your back flat for me here. What I want you to do instead this time is bring your left knee back, your right arm out instead of your left this time. Nice. And now bring that knee and that elbow together underneath your body. And relax. I feel okay?
Yep.
Awesome. Do that for me one more time. And relax. Bring the elbow and knee together. All right. Now this time I want you to try it just on the right side. So on your hips. All right. Now bring the elbow down to your knee. Just bring them together. Awesome. And relax. Take a breather for a second. Now in this position, we're going to do the same idea. I want your left elbow to touch your left knee. So we're going to bring them in front of us and behind us at the same time. So left arm in front of you, right arm behind you, same time. Left arm in front of you, right leg behind you. Perfect. And now I want the knee and the elbow to touch. All right, and relax for me. Take a breather. I know we got you in this position for a little bit of time, so whenever you're ready, I want you to do that exact same thing one more time. So left arm in front, right leg behind, elbow and knee come together. All right. How's that feeling?
It's good.
Okay. In this position here now, let's bring our fingers a little bit more in front of us. So arms overhead. And I want your hips to come down towards your ankle. All right. How's that feel?
Good.
Come back up to that quadruped position. Now keeping your hands in the same place. Same idea. Let's bring those hips back. Head down for me. All right. Any pain when we're doing that?
No.
Perfect. All right. Come on up for me. All right. So we just ran Tom through a physical FMS. We'll give him his results afterwards and really calculate everything that it means in terms of compensation in his movements and making sure he's really taking advantage of the different movements that he has to do with his body. Thank you for your time. All right.